What's up guys? Welcome to AnimeKouhai. If you'd like to help me out, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.
Speaking of which, Myourmiles-kun, heard you have a portrait of me in your room. What's the deal with that?
I inquired, keeping my eyes fixed on a random spot on the wall, maintaining my cool.
Huh? Well, you see.
The painting seems to have been obtained through the black market, but not only is its origin unknown, but so is the artist's identity.
Huh?
One looked like a slime, indicating they know you, Rimuru-sama. Despite our intel network, we couldn't trace them, so they're pretty skilled.
Wait, what? Isn't this a bit concerning?
So, Soy couldn't track them down even with an investigation?
That's correct.
No way.
Given it was during the war, we deemed it low priority, hence, we couldn't allocate many resources.
Ah, I see, that explains it. Still, it's odd being painted by someone I don't know.
But reporters from other nations have seen you, Rimuru-sama. Some might be keen on preserving paintings, isn't that weird?
You have a point.
It bothers me that even Soy and the others are unsure of the artist's identity. Well, no point dwelling on it.
Then, we'll confiscate the painting.
Yes, huh?
I tried to convince the surprised and displeased Myourmiles. Or rather, it's already decided.
Why should I let you display my portrait? Absolutely not.
No way. That's just too much. Even the most tyrannical rulers, past or present, wouldn't pull something like this.
You're making a big deal out of it. I mean, why resist so much? I'll buy the painting from you, so it's essentially confiscated.
With those words, I took the painting off the wall. Frankly, it didn't even resemble me anymore. It was basically just Shizu-san's image. The painting beautifully captured her beauty and vulnerability.
I was really looking forward to having Rimuru-sama's picture here.
Soy comforted the disappointed Myourmiles with a pat on the shoulder.
Well, it can't be helped. Then I'll give this to Myourmiles Dono as well.
Huh?
Well,
Myourmiles stammered in surprise. As soon as we laid eyes on it, Myourmiles and I exchanged delicate expressions. It was a painting of a slime.
Hey, Myourmiles-kun, take a look at that and see how it feels.
No. That's not appropriate. I don't know what to say.
Well, it's quite different. I doubt seeing me in slime form would inspire you even a tiny bit.
By the way, why does Soy have something like that?
Yeah, I confiscated it during our investigation. There were a few other items leaked as well, so we recovered them all.
Just the slime portraits?
Yes.
Why the hesitation?
No. Actually, Diablo took one from me.
Seriously, that guy.
I resisted fiercely, but I couldn't stop him. I apologize.
I see, I get it. I'll make sure to get it back from Diablo and tell him to leave you alone.
Diablo is troublesome. That guy thinks too highly of me. The issue is that I can't entirely disown my appearance, given it's tied to Shizu-san. That's why I can't allow him to keep a picture whose origin is even unknown. Soy seemed relieved by my assurance, smiling softly. Myourmiles muttered.
But, then Soy Dono will still keep the painting?
It was probably an unnecessary concern.
Soy is quite popular, so don't worry, okay?
With that, Myourmiles nodded, his expression delicate. We concluded by agreeing to thoroughly investigate the source of the paintings. With only a few hours left until nightfall, we got down to business.
I'm glad things are progressing well, but what's the plan for the future?
That's exactly what I wanted to discuss with you.
Alright, shall I brief you on the current situation?
No need. I've been bombarded with inquiries about it. Let's tackle it at the party today and have a meeting tomorrow.
Ah, impressive planning, Myourmiles-kun.
You know it.
The conversation looped around the same topic, and I was growing weary of it. Myourmiles' approach would help streamline everything. In that case, I'll just get an update from Myourmiles. The plan was progressing smoothly. It seemed like there were hardly any opposition left as Reg systematically took control of underground organizations. They had also garnered public trust, attracting noblemen from various countries eager to join.
That's remarkable progress. Almost too good to be true.
Indeed, it is. Veryard Dono's abilities are exceptional. He's expanding influence in ways I never imagined. Honestly, he might even outshine me.
I can relate. Veryard-san once pulled a fast one on me too. No wonder Myourmiles-kun feels a bit overshadowed.
I hate to admit it, but he's a force to be reckoned with. It felt like he could read my mind and maneuvered me right where he wanted. Perhaps he's more suited to lead than I am.
I wasn't so sure about that. He might be incredibly skilled, but whether he's fit to lead the organization is another matter.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not just saying this because I'm close to Myourmiles-kun, but a good boss should recognize the efforts of their team. When someone excels too much, it's tough to appreciate others' accomplishments properly.
I see where you're coming from, Rimuru-sama, but...
Myourmiles still seemed unsure. In that case, I'll reiterate. It could be brushed off, but addressing these concerns early on might be wise.
People have different strengths and abilities, right? So bosses should assign tasks accordingly. On the flip side, those who excel might tend to handle everything themselves without delegating.
Oh, I get it.
So, when such a person climbs to the top, they may start believing they're always right.
That's what they call a one-man boss. They're undoubtedly skilled, but some may think their subordinates are incompetent if they can't handle tasks, even if they're unreasonable. It's worse if they're the president. People might fear speaking up for fear of repercussions, or even if they do, they might not be listened to. I had faith in Myourmiles in this regard. While Myourmiles could be a bit focused on efficiency, he also had a humane side and took responsibility for his team's failures. On the other hand, Veryard was more inclined to dismiss incompetence without much sentimentality. Well, maybe I was exaggerating. I don't mean he's heartless or anything, but he prioritized efficiency and didn't hold on to people who weren't contributing much. While such a leader might drive growth, it wouldn't align with my vision. I wanted our organization to foster a sense of camaraderie and the joy of mutual support among its members. Given the progress of the Four Nations Trade Federation, so far, there was no rush to expand further. I preferred slow and steady growth to ensure a dependable organization where members could rely on each other. Quick expansion often leads to dropouts. That's likely what would happen if Veryard took the helm. I explained this politely to Myourmiles.
I understand. So that's your perspective, Rimuru-sama.
It's possible my concerns are unfounded. I'm not saying Veryard-san is bad, but his focus on efficiency might overshadow other considerations.
Well, that's undeniable. So, my role is to make things smoother for those under Veryard Dono, right?
You catch on fast. The top position isn't just a figurehead. It should be occupied by someone everyone feels good about, like a portable shrine.
It's not a universal rule, but in this case, I believed Myourmiles was the right choice. After all, Myourmiles was already the finance minister of our country, so he shouldn't overexert himself as the representative of the Four Nations Trade Federation. His role should be to delegate tasks to capable subordinates. Besides, Veryard seemed better suited to a supporting role than leading from the top. So, I gave Myourmiles my approval as a suitable representative. But upon hearing this, Myourmiles burst into laughter.
Just as humble as ever, Rimuru-sama.
You fool. I'm not talking about me, I mean you.
Despite my protest, Myourmiles continued to laugh for a while. After hearing Myourmiles' report, it was time for the party to commence.
We've invited nobles from around the world tonight, so Rimuru-sama will be the center of attention. You'll be swamped with guests. What do you think?
Indeed.
It wouldn't do for me to intimidate them.
Needless to say, it was unwise, and I wasn't keen on it either. But considering Gazel, Yume, and King Dolan of the Kingdom of Bloomend would be there, representing the 4 countries, it was crucial to show our presence.
Should I handle them myself?
Soy suggested, his expression serious. My gut feeling told me it would turn into a bloodbath if I left it to him.
No, that won't be necessary. With my impeccable people skills, I can manage just fine.
I see. Understood. I'll keep a close eye on Rimuru-sama from a short distance.
Sure thing, go ahead.
That's a weight off my shoulders. This time around, violence was off the table, especially with so many high-ranking individuals present. It wasn't just about us. If things went south and became an international incident, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
My lord, I'm here too. You can count on me.
Ranga stepped out from the shadows, asserting his presence.
Thanks, Ranga. You're a lifesaver.
Love that guy. Ranga's reassurance helped calm my nerves, so I headed to the venue. The 9th floor, just below, was pretty spacious. It was designed for various purposes like holding large meetings, staff gatherings, and events, and now it was all decked out for the party with standing tables. On the 8th floor, there's a staff cafeteria with a nice view. You can grab a meal there or sip coffee and tea between meetings. The party food? Well, it was top-notch, prepared by our chefs. We had a spread of assorted pickles, soups, prosciutto, high-quality steaks, meatballs, roast beef, pasta dishes, takoyaki, yakisoba, okonomiyaki, curry and rice, hamburgers. Wait, what? No ramen, of course, but some of these dishes were a bit unexpected for a party.
Hey, Myourmiles-kun?
What's up?
Isn't this food selection kinda odd?
Is it? This is the most popular menu at the Monster Kingdom's cafeteria.
Well, yeah, but, huh?
Okay, calm down. Maybe we should have gone for something more fancy, but who says we have to stick to the norm, right? As long as we're bringing in some fresh vibes, these dishes might just hit the spot.
We served up some unusual stuff at the founding festival anyway. Plus, some folks seem to be expecting it.
Got it. No worries then.
Well, even if there are, I won't be complaining.
Gotta love Myourmiles' kun's straightforwardness. I realized I was overthinking and scanned the venue again for any other issues. And then, I locked eyes with the guy handling the setup. It was Veryard.
Oh, hello there, Your Majesty Rimuru. Given my current status, would it be alright if I address you as Rimuru-sama?
He greeted me with a smile, and I nodded in response. Nothing wrong with it, but I couldn't help but remember the less pleasant times with Veryard's smile, so I remained a bit cautious. For Myourmiles, this was no laughing matter. But then again, the Kingdom of Bloomend was pretty unique in how it changed its national system so flexibly. In the real world, that's unheard of. Even in an absolute monarchy, pulling it off without bloodshed would be a pipe dream. King Dolan's achievement showed he was no ordinary ruler. He was a true risk-taker, putting his own country on the line. Honestly, I don't have that kind of nerve, so I can only admire him. And Veryard, as King Dolan's right-hand man, was not to be underestimated.
It looks like today's plans have been meticulously thought out, and I trust Veryard Dono to handle them with care. Keep up the good work supporting Myourmiles.
Absolutely, and just call me Veryard. My family used to be nobles, but I am ditching that title.
Really?
The impending future may unsettle the lower ranks of nobility, but the esteemed statuses like Count and above, particularly the prestigious Marquis family, are expected to remain unaffected, irrespective of the circumstances.
Inevitably, we aristocrats will transition to being addressed as noblemen and gradually relinquish our power. After all, I was the one who proposed this reform to King Dolan.
So you spearheaded this initiative. One should commend my fortitude in endorsing such a notion.
Well, it is merely the natural progression of things. Currently, the aristocracy governs, but once the populace becomes enlightened, they will grow discontented with the present order. We must systematically transfer authority to them, ensuring a smooth transition without provoking hostility.
That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for always watching my videos and supporting my channel. A big thanks to the AnimeKouhai patrons who made this video possible. Jared Bressler, Chad Vota, Nate, Havox, Speed Saber, Curtis Loban, Judah Herrera, Justa Guy, Miss L.W. Hernandez, Jason Martin, Zach Rossan, Jerry Sladek, Ray Perez, Donald Williams, Moab A, Day of Light, John M, Godman Gaming, Markithian Tidwell, Adrian, Kumo, Sankas Chelu, T. Bush, John L, Edgar Fuentes, JV, Thomas, J, Christ, Joshua Cousins, Vethelny, Lunel Scarlett, Khaled, Christian Deshazer, Cal Robs, Panda Cats, DeAndre Nance, Monty Boy 98, D-Man, Ruben, Yuki Iki, Gray, Kamal Ebanks, Chris Jr., Isaac, Koala King 93, Paul DeGrassi, Little 95, Quilly Buckner, Zephyrus, Alver, Normal Defate, L, Gary Miles, Dragon Spawn 666, J Rule, Liron Sangkap, Lucas Gay, Jason Martin, Echo Ski, Foolish Prophets, Ethan Madison, Sky T, Diego Ginoza, Andre Hamilton, Guy Endsley, Simon Road, Emperor WSA, Mika Espinosa, George Hage, Gobi Lin, Pratik Bandari, Arod Dare, Faiz Mansour, Jackson Early, Smexy, Carl Stephen Bernadal, Gareth Hashimoto, Steven Madison, Homelike Drop, Vasto Lord, Martin Ramos, Marl Barsha, Hansel Ortega, Karam Faraj, Efrain Hernandez, Luca Gaming WTF, William Locke, Jordan Mersha, Kamal Luke, Individual, Spencer Candila, Ian Sikibuyol, Putate, Thanakorn Lee Sawat, Lamar, KACP9R, Tony, Jack, Winston Harvey, Mike Roch, thank you so much for helping out. I'll see you guys in the next video.